Hello everyone, today we will be looking at some of the world's greatest cities. We have ranked our favorite cities across the globe from 1 to 10 based on culture, atmosphere and how the cities stand out in terms of looks. At our number 10 we can find Lisbon, the capital Portugal. Lisbon is a beautiful city at the coast of Portugal. With old and colorful buildings and stunning views. This city will charm you in many ways. Lisbon is also an affordable city to travel, which is one of the reasons we love this city. Portugal with their long coastline can also serve you with its fantastic seafood. And maybe the biggest reason to visit Lisbon is the very easy accessible beaches. Here you can enjoy surfing and get some hours in the sun as the weather in the summer is usually fantastic. Next up is Shanghai. This Chinese city is well known for its massive skyscrapers and a skyline that's lighting up at night to make a spectacular view. Being home to more than 24 million people, this city never sleeps and you will always run into things to do and new places to discover. The combination of modern buildings and historical architecture makes Shanghai something for every taste. Shanghai is also a paradise for shoppers and is relatively cheap. At number 8 we place Singapore, and trust us when we say that you will fall in love with this beautiful city. The spectacular skyline combined with a gigantic hotel that looks like a floating boat makes a fantastic impression, so make sure you bring your cameras. Swimming in the pool of Marina Bay resorts while watching the skyline at night is something you will never regret. You should also visit Sentosa Island if you'd like to swim in Chinatown for some good food. Singapore will offer you great shopping opportunities with, for example, Orchard Road, and make sure you visit Gardens by the Bay. Take a walk through this park while watching gigantic flowers that lights up at night. At number 7 we find nothing less than Dubai. The number one reason you should visit Dubai is for the experience alone. Being surrounded by the desert while having a beautiful coastline makes this city unlike many others. Being located in the Middle East gives this city a mystic vibe, and waking up to the prayer calls is something very unique that you'll never get tired of. You should definitely visit Burj Al Khalifa as this is the tallest building in the world and the water shows are truly amazing. Dubai Marina is a great area you could stay while in Dubai as there are great restaurants all over the place and close to the beach. Trust me when I say that you will never get tired of watching all the sports cars. The city feels so futuristic and surreal that you'd expect UFOs to fly through any time. At number 6 we have Venice in Italy. This city could simply not be excluded from this list. This European city of art and culture will amaze you. The floating city with its canals running through it, is well preserved. This means that what you are looking at will be the same Napoleon looked at, back in his days. While visiting Venice you have two options: ask for directions as the mapping system might be confusing, or get lost and discover things you were never planning on. Maybe you'll end up in a lovely part of the city as the hidden paths and small canals will take you just about anywhere. The cafe and bar culture in Venice is fantastic. So wake up, grab a coffee, get lost and visit their bars. That's how you travel Venice. We are now halfway through our list. If you are new to this channel and enjoy travel videos, we will highly recommend subscribing as we upload weekly travel content. Moving on to number 5 at our list, we'll find London. This enormous city will always provide you with things to do, and if you love to shop, welcome to heaven. London is well known for its pub culture and football. With pubs around every corner and huge football stadiums spread all over the city, you must make sure to watch at least one game. Home to some of the world's biggest football teams, this will definitely be a fun experience, even if you are not a football fan. Also make sure you go for a ride at the London Eye for an amazing view. From here you can also watch the famous Big Ben, and Buckingham Palace is just a quick walk away. At number 4 we have Hong Kong. One of the reasons alone to visit Hong Kong is its amazing skyscrapers. From the Hong Kong Tower you can watch the city from a bird's perspective. A view you'll never forget. Hong Kong is also home to Disneyland Park and ocean parks, which makes this city very family friendly. But Hong Kong is so much more than just skyscrapers. You will also find fantastic hiking trails. When you think about Hong Kong, you are probably thinking about skyscrapers, but in reality, the skyscrapers only covers about a third of the city. The rest of the city consists of mountains, forests and beautiful beaches. You should also make sure to check out some of the Buddhist temples spread around the city and hit the nightclubs if this is your thing, as Hong Kong's nightlife is truly amazing. Now we are finally moving into the top 3 of our list, and the third spot goes to Spain's capital and biggest city, Madrid. Madrid is an unforgettable city and will leave so many impressions on you as a traveler. With some of the happiest people on earth and a lively atmosphere, you just can't not fall in love with this city. As well as being a beautiful city with nice, open spaces and parks. You will fall in love with the tapas and churros. They must be tried by any traveler visiting Madrid. But probably the biggest reason to visit Madrid is the nightlife and the experiences you'll get bar hopping. From Thursday night to Sunday morning the city wakes up to life and never sleeps. The subways are filled with people at 1 a.m., going to the clubs, as well as being filled with people at 6 and 7 in the morning by all the people on the way back. Visiting Madrid at least once in your life is a must, and especially if you are young and think you can keep up with the dancing all night, you should definitely pay Madrid a visit. At number 2 we decided to place nothing less than New York City. Known as the city that never sleeps, New York City is exactly that. Something is always going on in this city and you'll never be bored. Visit the famous Grand Central Station and/or watch some of the popular Broadway shows. Watch the skyline after the sun has gone down and enjoy as the city lights up in front of your eyes. A view you'll never forget. To escape the crowded parts of the city, take some hours to relax in the enormous Central Park and have a picnic. Stay at amazing hotels and enjoy the views as you pretend to be rich. You can't really miss the gigantic original skyscraper, the Empire State Building. Experiencing the buzzing atmosphere around the city, and especially at Times Square, is just some of the things that will leave unforgettable impressions. Moving on to the first place of the list, we are heading back to Europe. Paris, the capital and the biggest city of France, went all the way to the top of our list. From bucket list attractions like the Eiffel Tower to green parks, Paris has something for everyone. Being one of the most diverse cities in the world, Paris will charm you in a million different ways. Take pictures and enjoy the beautiful view as the Eiffel Tower lights up as the sun sets. Visit the famous Louvre and discover all the historical parts of Paris, as well as all the types of art this city is possessing. Paris is also a shopper's paradise with trendy shops, and they are always being up to date within the latest of fashion. Paris is also home to delicious food and a great nightlife. The French capital is known for being one of the most romantic cities in the world, and that's no mistake. So bring your partner and spend a romantic weekend in Paris. This is a must-visit destination. Now that the video is coming to an end, we hope that you have enjoyed this video and have your next trip planned already. We want to know what your favorite city is, so please leave a comment. If you like this video, please leave a like as this is much appreciated. If you love traveling, we highly suggest that you subscribe to this channel as we upload weekly travel content to make sure you stay up to date with the latest destination favorites.